Hey friends, I'm Uncle Nacho, and you know what time of the year it is.
Want a Sprite Cranberry?
It's the thirstiest time of the year.
That's right, folks. It's the thirstiest time of the year. At least it is for this guy.
I really can't stay.
Baby, it's cold outside.
If you haven't heard by now, Baby It's Cold Outside has become a controversy for many during this, the most wonderful time of the year.
Want a Sprite Cranberry?
The problem is that some see the song as being indicative of date rape or aggressive, unwanted sexual advances. However, for those who grew up with fond memories of the song, it's no better an example of rape than when my grandma asks me if I want another slice of chocolate cake after I've already told her that I'm completely stuffed. But my grandma does make really good cake. Fun fact, I actually have 6 grandmothers. No joke. That's a dozen slices of cake minimum, and it explains a lot. But getting back to business. The controversy has grown over the song over the past couple of years to the point that the song has actually been banned from playing on 2 different radio stations. But both bans were quickly overturned by the radio stations due to listener outrage, even in San Francisco, an area where ideas like these are commonly held by the people that live there. And many people have made ironic covers of the song, giving us gems like the original,
I really can't stay. Baby, I'm fine with that.
and this new one,
I really can't stay.
Okay, you're free to go.
There's a lot of rhetoric out there about the attack on Christmas. But before we conclude that some bah humbuggers are just trying to burn down Christmas, let's actually take a look at the problem that people have with the song. Then we can burn it down.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Merry Christmas. The first problem with the song is the lyrics. Unfortunately, I can't do a comprehensive analysis of the lyrics of the song, but there are 2 that I'd like to focus on. First is,
Say, what's in this drink?
the problem with this line is that it sounds like he roofied her drink. The problem with this claim, though, is that of the most common date rape drugs, the oldest of them wasn't even discovered until the 1950s, which is almost an entire decade after Baby It's Cold Outside was written and featured in the movie Neptune. And that's the oldest of the drugs. So unless time travel is an important undertone of the song, it can't really be roofies. The far more likely meaning of the lyric was presented in a Tumblr post a couple of years ago, and it says that her asking the question probably implies that she wants to stay. And I'll have a link in the description if you want to read a little bit more about that. As much as that explanation may seem like a bit of mental gymnastics, that's actually a common trope I remember from movies in the 90s and the early 2000s.
I think I'm getting kind of drunk. Are you getting drunk?
Getting there.
And I can't believe I'm using Adam Sandler to teach a moral lesson here, but they actually address this pretty well in the movie.
Actually, I'm not drunk at all, Noreen, and neither are you, because there's no alcohol in these drinks.
Yep, sorry to tell you, you were just drinking a...
Sprite Cranberry?
It's the thirst.
So I get why this line is a problem, but it's less of an inherent problem with the song and more of a shift in the lens through which we view the song today. The next line I want to talk about is,
The answer is no.
Baby,
this is pretty hard to justify, especially today. He's put on a pretty good chase, and up till this moment, she's only said, I ought to say no. She hasn't fully committed to the no yet. But it's at this moment that the song should have promptly ended with this kind of response.
I've got to go away.
Understood, no means no.
In fact, if she had said this at the beginning of the song, the entire composition should have looked like the Seth Meyers version of the song I just saw today.
I really can't stay.
I fully respect that.
But instead of the song ending after she says no, the song and the dialogue continues for another couple of minutes. And I totally understand why this isn't well received in 2018. Quite frankly, some guys wouldn't understand consent if it hit them in the face with a brick.
Directed.
That's why I love what Michael Bublé and Idina Menzel did with the song back in 2014. They changed each of the problematic lyrics so that there was no possibility of a date rapey interpretation. Instead of what's in this drink, we get
Say, was that a wink?
and instead of the answer is no, we get.
So thanks for the show.
I think these adaptations are a fantastic way to bring a song into the socially aware millennium. But it's not just the lyrics that contribute to the perceived creepiness of the song. The scene from the movie Neptune includes uninvited physical contact, such as the man grabbing the woman's arm, restraining her when she goes to get up from the couch, and even placing himself in front of the exit from the room when she goes to leave. Additionally, the woman's body language does indicate that these advances are unwelcome. To me, this is impermissible. And I haven't yet heard a defense on behalf of the song that negates this point. But like Bublé and Menzel, the TV show Glee gave us a modernized version of Baby It's Cold Outside that adapted the visual aspects of a scene that featured the song. In every frame of this scene, we see the pursuer, Blaine, avoiding unwelcome physical contact with Kurt. In addition to the physical respect from Blaine, Kurt clearly indicates interest with body language, showing that Blaine's advances are indeed welcome. Because the body language is so clear in this scene, there was no need to change lyrics such as
Say what's in this caps to be had out there.
But keep in mind that this version of the song completely skips "The answer is no." These adaptations make for a family-friendly, but still flirty, Christmas song devoid of all creepiness. So if you ask me if, in spite of all the controversy, I still listen to Baby It's Cold Outside, my answer is going to be
To this day! To this day!
But if I'm being honest, I understand how the song can be problematic to many people in 2018. That's why I think the lyrical changes we see from Michael Bublé and the wickedly talented
Adele Dazeem.
or the visual cues we get from Glee are totally acceptable updates to the song. Anything as long as we don't have to endure this god-awful thing.
Say what's in this drink?
Nothing but Sprite.
Sprite Cranberry.
It's possible that my lack of outrage could hurt my YouTube channel, so I guess it's good that I only have like 5 subscribers. Hi grandmas. But I am open to new and different opinions, so if you have any thoughts, leave them in the comments and I will absolutely read and consider them. Finally, I wish you all the very best this season. And let me leave you with one of my all-time favorite, family-friendly holiday classics that couldn't possibly be misinterpreted to have an adult or sexual theme.
Santa baby, slip a sable under the tree for me. Been an awful good girl, Santa baby, and hurry down the chimney tonight. Think of all the fun I've missed. Think of all the fellas that I haven't kissed. Next year I could be oh so good if you'd check off my Christmas list. Ba-doop-be-doop, Santa baby, forgot to mention one little thing. A ring. I don't mean on the phone. Santa baby, and hurry down the chimney tonight. Come and trim my Christmas tree with some decorations, but